music. What in the hell, man?
That was the best one.
That was a lot better. That was a lot better.
Sick.
Wow.
You went a little too long there.
Yeah,
I
a
know.
little bit.
I didn't know there was a time limit.
Now you know.
Yeah, we're live, y'all.
All right. Nintendo 64 games may be coming to Nintendo Switch soon. Or not. That's the news today.
And that's all we have for you.
So, people have leaked the new Nintendo Mario 35th anniversary 3D collection.
Mm-hmm.
The anniversary collection is leaked online. So people have data mined it, and of course they found information that may be leading to something like this emulation going on. So all the titles on there seem to be run by an emulator. Individual emulators, like a Nintendo 64 one, Wii, and whatever, the Wii, the Wii one and the
GameCube.
And the GameCube one, yes. Which leads us to believe that they might have a program. Obviously, they have something to run games on there. They might just pick the ones and, put coding in to make it just that one title run with that emulator better. Because obviously there are emulators on the PC that run those games, but to get it running on the Switch might take a little bit of a different step. But if hackers can get those emulators to run on the system as is, then who cares if Nintendo brings out anything in their shop for it. But I don't know if they'll do it because Nintendo is very stingy with their games as far as in their shop. So I don't know if they'll do Nintendo 64 games. Plus, for emulation-wise, Nintendo 64 games are the hardest to emulate to this day. I mean, you got Dreamcast running flawlessly. You got PlayStation 2 running pretty decent. You got PlayStation 1.
Saturn's
obviously.
a problem too, right?
No, Saturn runs much better.
Really?
They've done leaps and bounds with Saturn.
Oh shit!
Emulation's gotten a lot better with that. Yeah.
Oh
Yep,
wow!
Yeah, but Nintendo 64, I don't care what computer you have. I don't care what graphic, like anything. You could have an RTX. You could have a GTX.
There's
Whatever's
glitches.
running it, it's going to stutter. It's going to not run smooth.
I know a lot of people grew up with N64, but I was never, even though we owned one, I wasn't big on it. I mean, I know that was the system that introduced me to Smash Brothers, but that was like that and Gauntlet were like probably the only two games I really played on there.
Nah, No Mercy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, the wrestling game, the
Yeah,
wrestling
you played the
games.
wrestling game.
No Mercy.
But I'm talking about like, like third-person shooters and all that shit that I play now, but none of that was really.
For us, it was never a standout system.
Yeah.
Because they always had the alternate.
But
I
No
never
Mercy
owned it.
was, there was a big bulk of time that,
But it leads me to
Hours.
believe that Nintendo 64, since they're using emulators, is probably not coming to the system because it's hard enough to get it running on something way more powerful than a little shield. Basically, that's what it is.
NVIDIA Shield. Yeah.
It's on an NVIDIA Shield. Basically, you're playing it on that. So the Tegra engine, I don't think can handle Nintendo 64 the way that it's emulated right now.
But what about this? The speculation of the upgraded Switch model that's supposedly coming.
I still don't think
next
that
year.
would be powerful enough.
I
I don't think so because I have a kick-ass computer that can't play Nintendo 64, right? So it doesn't matter.
The only reason why I say that is because remember, if you look back at the 3DS when they made the new 3DS,
Yeah.
and they had those
The
was
3
it?
games that you could play.
Yeah, there was only 3 games but you can only play it on the
On
new
there.
3DS, but you couldn't play on the old one.
That's why I don't
And it
see
was
them
like
doing that.
it was like revised hardware or whatever. Nothing major, but it was just enough to get those games working.
Listen, you'll probably
I
get
don't know.
Mario as is,
Right.
and you'll probably get, Link. You'll probably get Legend of Zelda
Right.
because they got those working on emulator pretty good.
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, certain titles run okay on there.
Yeah.
But like Mario Golf or something. Like one of the leaks was that.
But they remastered. What was it? Majora's Masks. They got on the 3DS. They also did Ocarina of Time as well.
Yeah.
They
They can do those
I
if
can
they
definitely
wanted to.
see them do
but
that.
I can't see them bringing out Nintendo 64.
Can they
on there.
eliminate the water tower? Because I just
I stopped playing after that.
I
too,
stopped
man.
right there.
I stopped the same shit.
like fuck that water tower.
I was like, yo, what? I have to go back?
Yeah,
Wait,
like
what?
I'm done with this game completely.
Turbo
But-
said Switch can run N64 games.
No, you're wrong.
Wow.
You think it could. But that leads me to believe that's why the Mario games weren't updated. So it's like, okay, now I understand why you didn't upgrade the graphics. You just did the resolution.
Now that
upgrade.
makes sense.
You did a resolution bump, and that's it because you can do that on an
Yeah.
emulator.
Yep.
But you didn't change the graphics at all. So now that explains it. That's all I can expect from it. And it was lazy. I'm gonna call them out. It was lazy, but I mean they're top tier titles. I'm not questioning the is it
Right.
worth it? Yes, it's fine.
Right.
But we would have preferred if you did like how you did in Mario All Stars for the Super Nintendo to change the graphics like you used to do. There was a lot of work put into that.
Those needed.
Those were
N60
dope.
Like Mario 64 needed it.
And
Well,
Yeah,
graphic
N64
upgrade.
definitely.
It needed a
I don't
upgrade.
give a shit about Mario Galaxy or whatever.
Galaxy's fine.
I'm just happy that it's on the
The
damn
Mario
system.
Galaxy looks fine. as
Galaxy's
is.
fine.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
And I don't
Sunshine looks fine.
and I
Sunshine
don't
looks
even
fine.
care about Sunshine.
I don't care about it either. You know what's crazy?
I've
I
never even
pre-ordered.
played Sunshine, so I don't know.
Huh?
I've never even played Sunshine.
Neither have I.
You're not missing anything.
You know what? Now, I haven't played Sunshine either.
Me neither.
And I also never played Mario 64, but I bought the freaking limited edition, whatever the hell, the All Stars, right, whatever, 3D All Stars, and the only game I really care about is the Mario Galaxy. You know?
Yeah,
I'm just
I mean,
happy to have
and
that.
Mario
towards it.
64 is great, man.
Is it?
It's such an amazing game.
Yeah, it is.
Seriously, I
Definitely.
love that game.
You know what sucks with me? Like I never owned an N64. My cousin had it, and I remember
Yeah.
going to my cousin, watching him play it, and him enjoying it. And I begged him to free. He's an older cousin. I begged him like, please let me play. He gives it to me. He gives me the controller on a freaking boss battle, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to, and then I just die. And then that was it. That
He's
was
like,
my-
all right, give me that
yeah, so
controller,
that was
boy.
like
Get
that was
the
like
hell
my
outta
only
here.
like experience with Mario 64.
I've,
And
we didn't
like
even
the
own it,
wax
which is
on.
crazy. We didn't even own it, but I've
Oh, no?
always went over people's houses that had it, and I was like, this looks fucking dope.
yeah, it looked
And
good.
for some reason, I cannot even explain to you why we just didn't have it. We did never owned it, and it always looked awesome.
Yeah,
I'm like, I
yeah.
don't know why we didn't own it. It's
Yeah,
weird.
it's crazy.
I don't remember. It didn't come with the console.
No,
No.
I don't-
definitely not.
I don't even
No,
know.
Yeah.
nothing came with the console.
Oh,
You
did
had to
it?
buy it apart. huh?
Yeah,
They had
definitely.
There
Wave
was no
Race.
packing
They
game?
only had Wave Race and Mario when it came out.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Two
you're
games.
right. Wave Race was
Yeah.
Race, I remember too.
that was a launch title, huh?
Those are 2 launch titles. That was it for months.
Wow.
Best
what,
launch
That's,
ever.
man, all I needed was Mario 64 because I got mine day one, but I couldn't remember if it came.
You had to
packed
get it day
then.
one. Yeah.
So
You know what's messed up? And I played Sunshine. What kind of bullshit is that?
You
Yeah.
played Sunshine?
I played Sunshine. I played a lot of Sunshine.
Listen,
I think you should give 64 a chance. And like,
Turbo says.
I know they didn't
Well,
change the graphics or nothing.
right.
But like, I'm in a different boat. Like, you guys like the upgrade of All Stars with Mario 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
And I felt like with that upgrade, you lost some of the charm.
I mean, to each their own.
So if I ever play a version of it, I always play the original.
Sometimes
nothing
that
wrong
does
with the
happen.
original.
Sometimes that does happen.
Yeah,
That's why they
yeah.
kept it. That's why I don't take it away from them for keeping it that way.
Yeah.
But they
Right.
should have an on-off switch.
Well, there's,
Like-
there's purists out there that
Yeah.
like the original, you know. And
But-
I
Like
can
Wonder
agree with
Boy
that.
3, like how they
yes,
did it.
Yeah,
exactly,
that's-
exactly
yeah.
like that.
They did it right. That's a remake done right.
Yes,
You know?
that was a flawless remake.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Turbo here says that it takes money to do the upgrade, and no, it doesn't. not for Mario 64 because they took the
Hackers
what was it?
did
The
that.
hackers took the textures from Dream, dumped it into the game,
Yep.
made a new Mario.
Yeah, it looks better.
In one day,
It looks
a
better.
hacker
Automatically looks better.
in seconds, and it's done, and it's in
Yeah.
1080p, and it's widescreen.
How much did that cost? What was it? $60 for
It
Dreams?
took like an hour. It cost an hour of time to do that to somebody who can do it. And these guys,
Yeah.
they do this as a job. They know how
Yeah,
to. They know how to
exactly.
program.
There's
it.
some
So-
smart
Tell
people
me
out there.
Nintendo doesn't know how to hack their own stuff. They don't know how to hack their own software.
They know how to stop the hack
Yeah, of
with
course.
their
Oh, they'll find you.
with their stable update.
Oh.
They'll find
It's
you.
more
man.
stable. The system's more stable.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah,
like, yo,
yeah,
the system has never crashed on me ever. It's stable enough.
You know what's funny? I keep forgetting. Obviously, I play a lot of Nintendo stuff, and I love Nintendo. But damn, I gotta send some Joy-Cons back.
Oh, dude.
like,
You gotta send them back.
like before it was the up drift, now it's the up and the right. I'm like, come on, man.
Well, you sent them
Jesus.
out already, though.
No, and I got it back, and it's fucked up again.
Exactly.
What
That's
game was
everybody's
it that
doing. That.
my Joy-Cons
Can
were
they just
fucking up,
replace?
and I'm like,
I'll
oh,
send
no.
back 2 of them and give me 1 Pro. Is
That's
that
why
is
they
that
make-
is that a good trade?
That's why they're making a new system that has different Joy-Cons. Hopefully.
Yo, just send me
Actually,
back 1 Pro.
they need to
It's
do
fine.
it. They need
You
to
just
do
got to do what everyone else does, and you trade them into GameStop.
it. Support your local
Yeah.
GameStop, y'all.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
They
it.
need your
Everyone
help.
trades those in.
Just take the L.
Don't buy
That's
a
all.
used. Don't buy a used Joy-Con.
Never buy
ever.
Joy-Cons used.
Don't
Yeah,
buy
yeah,
a,
yeah.
used,
Those are broke.
a used Joy-Con.
That's-
ever.
Oh, that's a gamble, man.
I'll just take the L, and that's it.
It's like let me buy a used Xbox 360 and a Joy-Con. Let me send it.
Wow. Red ring and dread.
Dude, when I was playing Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, the GameCube controller was working, and I'm like, if I could use the GameCube controller for all my games, I would do it. Like,
You know
I would
what?
do it.
You know
They're
what's
durable
crazy?
as fuck.
What's crazy is like, how is it that it's bad when third-party controllers are better than your first?
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
problem. That's a
that's
problem.
terrible.
Like
Well, the Pro controller is not the greatest.
What is it? 8-bit do?
8-bit
whatever?
those controllers are better than that. Yes.
Oh man,
I
I had a guy
Awesome.
come
I
in. He
love-
was like, "I want the Pro controller." He's like,
I
"Oh,
love
it's sold
those.
out, but I'll give you a better controller. Don't worry about it."
yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's
I
like-
gave him the
yeah.
8-bit Dose Super Nintendo with
No, those are
the PlayStation looking one.
my only
The
gripe.
one I
with
got.
The
Yeah,
SN30
yeah.
Plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus.
Yeah, much better.
No, it works good.
That should be licensed by Nintendo. I don't understand.
I don't know why it's.
I don't
not.
understand.
I don't know. Why
Well,
it's
because they
not.
make Sega controllers
Hopefully-
too and all
Oh,
that
that's
stuff.
true.
Well, hopefully for their next console, they get that shit right because they fucked up.
They
The
never mess
Joy-Cons.
up controllers.
No, they
never mess up
no,
controllers.
it's always been good.
Well, first of all, it's the
even
first-
the wonky N64 one
Yeah.
worked perfect. It
They're
was
like-
fine.
They're like, we have the best D-pad since
Yeah.
NES.
They innovated.
And they don't put it on the controller at all. There's no D-pad on the controller at all.
There's
And
no
they haven't
Joy-Con
made
with a D-pad. Like I wouldn't
No.
even mind if they had a Joy-Con with a D-pad. Like
No.
then you don't have to use the analog. But nope.
They gotta fix that shit.
So
Yeah.
no N64 games to the Switch, probably. That's what we think.
Now, is there a game out there you'd like to see on the N64 though?
No,
No mercy.
If they did,
I don't.
not
never,
for me.
I
No
never-
mercy.
Yeah.
No mercy.
And WrestleMania 2000.
Yeah,
and,
no mercy. Yeah.
what-
WCW Revenge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have
Those
any
two.
titles that I really want to see from Nintendo 64.
We got a lot of work from
What
those.
was-
Unless
Star-
they take out the
Star Fox.
blurriness. If they take out the blurriness and like, you know.
Well, Star Fox I got on the 3DS, and it was a enhanced version of the N64 Star Fox.
Yeah. I
So-
bought the 3D Zelda and I was like, yeah, I just,
Yeah.
yeah, I tried again.
I like some of the fighters on there, like Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Killer Instinct Gold. Like
Killer
I played
Instinct,
those
okay.
Killer
all day long.
Instinct.
Yeah, I'll give
Mace,
you that one.
Mace the
Okay.
Dark Ages.
Okay.
Like,
No.
I used to play all of those.
Well,
I can't
Killer
deal with
Instinct?
base. I can't do base.
What was the other? What was that one game that was it Eternal something? Eternal Darkness? Is that a?
that was GameCube.
No, there was,
No, it's GameCube.
Oh, GameCube. I'm thinking. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
that was GameCube.
No, there's nothing really on Nintendo. I mean, we're gonna
Yeah.
get so many people so mad.
No, because there's a big there's a big
All the
fan
Banjo
base.
Kazooie fans are like,
There's a big
on-
fan base for
so
N64,
mad
but
right
I'm
now.
like,
I know.
Dude, it sucks because I never owned the system.
Listen, if you
so
got
I'm
N64
like,
as a kid, as a child, and that's your first system, yeah, I guarantee you'll have some diehards on there.
Yeah.
But if you grew up with
Right.
the NES and the Super Nintendo and the Genesis,
just the
And
rest of
then-
the games in
yeah.
Smash Brothers.
and then
pretty
even a
much. I mean,
PlayStation, just to jump to that area, it's like a
Yeah.
gray area. And it's like, okay, y'all are all learning how to make these games. I don't care if you got better, if
Right.
it's smoother, something is odd here. And then when you jump
what I always
past that,
found
it's like-
crazy is like Mario 64 got it right,
Yep.
and the 300 games that came afterwards didn't. Like what?
I think Gex did. Nah, it didn't. It didn't do it. Right. It didn't do it right. Croc was closer.
What about Superman 64?
Oh.
Why you gotta say stuff?
Wait, so y'all, I say one thing about Nintendo, and you guys rail off on
that's
Xbox
a troll. That's
all
a troll. That's a
show.
troll comment. That's a troll comment.
Bugsy, man. I'm sorry.
And
Bubsy is terrible.
Superman 64. Mm.
Considered one of the all-time worst. That's like ET level bad.
It's so bad they never made a Superman game again.
No, they did. They
A
did.
GameCube, they made a from the anime.
They made a
From
Metropolis.
Yeah, that was pretty good, according
Yeah.
to Turbo.
It was actually decent. Yeah.
Yeah.